Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to another Lost reaction. This is season 1 episode 20. Do no harm. Okay, last episode we had John Locke's story again. Or a bit more of John Locke's story. Rather tragic, rather horrible to witness. See, didn't realise John Locke, for a start, had been in the foster care system. Very similar to another character in their other show. In Once Upon a Time, Emma Swan is an orphan. Or at least spent her childhood in a foster home or foster care. Nice parallel there. And as well, he was driving a red Volkswagen Beetle. Similar to Emma's yellow Volkswagen Beetle. Nice little touch. Nice little touch. I know it was the other way round, but for me it's this way round. Aside from that, we saw John Locke's frustration at, well, because his obsession with opening this, whatever it is, this metal thing in the ground, Boone ended up getting injured, and quite badly. And that contrasted with his frustration at being rejected by his father after being essentially used as a donor, used as a kidney donor. It really added this tragic sort of, I don't know, side to John Locke that didn't seem evident in his personality beforehand, because we've seen him so far as being strong and, you know, his motto, don't tell me what I can't do. Even when he was in the wheelchair and we saw him, he was a fighter, he was strong, and to see him used and abused in that way by his mother and then by his father, and then succumb to all the doubt and frustration at the end, it was quite tragic. And the music helped that along wonderfully. The music there was so beautiful, so beautiful. As I say, quite a hard episode to watch, but in the course of things, John Locke opened up the truth to Boone, and mixed with Hurley's opening up to Charlie, even if only slightly, we're getting conversation going. You know, people are talking about themselves now, or feeling a little bit more free to talk about their own personal stuff. And this is good. This is good for building the community. Oh yes, the plane that they found was a smuggler's plane. I wonder when that crashed. I'm assuming that crashed before 16 years ago, because Russo said she changed the numbers. She changed the message. Probably why the island took so much revenge out on her. Or at least on her party. So either that plane just crashed coincidentally, or it crashed more than 16 years ago when those numbers were still being broadcast. I'm a little bit confused about that, actually, because I always assumed that the plane crashed because it picked up those numbers. But maybe it didn't. Maybe the plane crashed because Hurley was on board. I don't know. It's so confusing. And good. Anything else? I watched the first episode again recently. Mainly because I want to try and see if I can catch all the references to numbers that I've missed from not knowing that these numbers were a thing. I've spotted a couple in the first episode, but one thing that did strike me when rewatching it was that the thing that is lurking in the jungle, the giant monster-like thing that roars so loudly and terrifyingly, doesn't half sound mechanical. It has a metallic edge to the roar that makes me think it's mechanical or at least artificial. Anyway, yes. And also John has started talking about the island as a sentient thing. He was kind of alluding to it before, but he'd always stop talking before he sounded crazy, I suppose. But when he was talking to Boone, he not only opened up about himself, but he talked quite openly about the island as an entity, as a sentient creature almost. The island will show us what to do. And what does this light mean? Is it a metaphorical light that has come on at the end? Yeah, it looked pretty real to me, but what is inside there that needs a light? And why did it come on then? Was that in answer to John's pleas? Because when he was beating down on that, call it a lid for want of a better word, and pouring his heart out of, I've done everything you asked of me, why are you doing this to me? And then it comes on just like that. It seemed like the island was compromising with John. They're what can I say? Do I need to watch, and this is a serious question, do I need to watch the clip show episode that was released in between this next episode and the one after it? I think it's called The Journey. I don't know if it's going to spoil anything or give information that maybe I shouldn't know or would be best not knowing just now. If someone has actually seen that, can let me know, because I would prefer to go into these episodes as blind as possible. And if there's anything in this clip show that's going to give anything away that could possibly be worked out from the episodes, then I'd rather avoid it. But if it's going to give information that is actually essential, then I do need to watch it. Right now I'm erring to, if I don't get any answers, then I'm not going to do it. So I'm waiting for confirmation that I should do it, if you see what I mean. Otherwise I'll just leave it and wait until some other time to react to that. I'm just running thoughts through my head. Right. 1, 2, 3.
I need room.
Oh, we're coming straight on.
Keep them steady.
Can you hear me? It's okay, we're catching.
What happened?
Fell down a cliff.
Then use with Locke. Keep them steady now.
He did not fall down the cliff.
I know.
Jack's going to realise he
Keep 'em
didn't fall
steady,
down the
damn it. You
cliff.
gotta press harder than that,
I'm
Kate.
trying.
All right, slow.
Well, he did kind of fall down the cliff.
Easy. Hurley, grab me that first class seat from up there. Also, I need that mesh. We need to create some sort of sterile.
Oh God, he's
Hurley,
not good
I
with
swear to God,
blood.
if you faint.
No, first class mesh. I'm cool. Lord in heaven.
Get to the beach. Ransack Sawyer's stuff. I want his alcohol. Rubbing scotch.
Jack, what's going on?
His lung just collapsed.
Oh Jesus, he's going to hurt. Oh.
Okay. Okay. Good, Boone. Good, Boone. That's good. You nervous, Silverman?
What the hell do I have to be nervous about?
It's a big responsibility.
I can handle responsibility.
Maybe, but I know that you don't like to get up in front of crowds.
I'll be fine. After about 8 beers, I'll be fine.
Bust you, man.
I'll brush my teeth.
She'll bust you.
Okay, groom's turn. You can still back out, Jack.
Oh, right. He was the best man. Hang on, Jack was married.
Close fracture, but
Oh, yeah, of course he was. Yeah, he lost his wife, didn't he, at some point?
Can you, sew him?
he's lost a lot of blood. I don't know how far Locke had to carry him.
I need all your alcohol. Now!
How'd it happen?
He gives it freely now, though.
Fell off a cliff while they were out hunting boar.
Or they never seem to get.
Is that it?
Afraid so.
You think with no modern medicine there,
His blood.
What?
or no medical equipment,
Transfusion.
it's going to die.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Here we go.
Oh my god. That's horrible. Don't you go through the same thing? Don't you get injured? Claire? You're having the baby?
What are you doing out here? Nothing, just leave me alone, please.
She's having the baby.
You're having a baby. Help! Somebody help!
I think having a baby is the one thing you can do without modern medicine and technology. Although doing it with is probably a lot better.
I need you to go to the caves and get Jack, okay?
You understand?
We need Jack.
Jack, doctor.
Yes.
Yes, the doctor. Please come here.
Oh, this one's for me. Don't leave me.
Oh, no, honey, I won't. I'm not going anywhere, okay? I promise. Jack, hurry.
And then, you know, A negative.
Did you hear A negative? Get Charlie. Ask everyone you can find, everyone what their blood type is. A negative, okay?
Would they know?
And find his sister.
I
Find
don't know.
Shannon.
Where are we going?
People don't tend to know that these days because it's unimportant.
Oh.
I found an A.
Positive or negative?
She doesn't know. I also found 2 B positives and 1 AB negative. At least he thinks so.
Did you find any O negative?
Some said A negative.
Where is she?
Split up. I thought she'd be back here.
So you only asked 4 people?
I asked the whole sodding camp. No one knows their blood type. I don't know my bloody blood type.
No.
Did you find Shannon?
No. I was getting you this.
They've stopped.
They haven't.
No, they're not coming anymore. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Claire.
No, I'm okay.
Claire,
really.
I don't think that you should be doing...
Your waters are just broken.
I think your water just broke.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I think you...
I can't have the baby now.
Just hold on.
I can't have the
Just
baby
hold
now.
on. Jack's coming.
No, he's not.
He's coming.
Can you breathe okay?
He's going to say something about the plane so they know John Locke's been lying or twisting the truth.
Plane. Boom. Boom. Locke said you fell from a cliff. Oh. Oh, it fell. The plane. It's because of the hatch. We found the hatch. Boom. Stay with me, man. Hey, stay with me.
My heart skips beats at the sound of your voice. My skin
Yuck.
warms to the touch of your fingers. Where you go, I will go, etc., etc.
Yeah, no wonder he's having problems.
Very nice.
Those aren't my vows.
Oh.
Those are hers. Stole them out of the room.
They're crap.
The problem is, you're just not good at letting go.
No, well, yeah, he has proved that.
His leg was pinned in or something heavy. We'll be able to save him.
You don't mean
The leg is dead.
Yeah, shit. Oh God, poor soul. Oh, really? They're gonna do it that way?
Claire? Claire, what are you doing?
She's trying not to
no,
push.
No, Claire, you need to push right now. Don't do this, Claire, okay? You can't stop this. This is happening. Your baby is coming, and I need your help.
You can't put it off.
Not gonna want me. It knows I don't want it and I was gonna give it away. Babies know that stuff.
But I need you to push, okay? Okay? Okay. You carry through. Ready? 1, 2, 3, push. Good. Good, push.
No. Yeah. I like Jean.
He's bleeding inside. You're not helping him. You can't save him, Jack. You just can't.
Don't tell me what I can't do.
Oh,
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
Jack using Boone's words. Locke's words. He can't do it, can he?
You don't need to see this.
Come on, one more. Go, push. Push, 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 push.
The baby's been born. Shannon doesn't even know what's happened to her brother, does she? Stepbrother.
Tell Shannon. Tell.
That's it, he's gone. Shit. A new life is born and one is taken. Boone's death is completely overshadowed by the new arrival. Right.
He was murdered.
What?
But John, you think John murdered him?
Where are you going?
Find John Locke.
Wow. Well, I'm not entirely sure what to say about that episode. There was a lot going on. No advancement on the main plots line. But Boone, poor old Boone, is gone. He's no more. I don't think there can be any doubt this time. And as one life ends, another begins with Claire's baby. Kind of like this. I like the symmetry in that. I liked Boone. He was a good character, and he's gone. What can I say? And of course, before he died, he let slip about John Locke and the plane and the hatch and everything. And Jack's taken that to heart. Jack really thinks that John Locke is, complicit in Boone's murder. We know for a fact that it's not quite that like that. But Jackie's going to beat some answers out of John, I think. And that's all we have. I wonder what Claire's going to call the baby and what that will do, because we know for a fact that the island wanted that baby for some reason. So, yeah, what's going to happen now? I don't know. I'm eager to find out, but first I must find out whether I need to watch the clip show or not. So please let me know below, and I will do that or not do that depending. As I say, I'd like to keep it fresh, so I'd like to just do the episodes as they were intended, but if this was intended to be watched, then well, I don't know. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Till then, bye bye.